The thing about cognitive dissonance is that we will commit to a certain strategy or a certain perception or a certain way of looking at ourselves in the world. And we do that in order to feel secure or to feel more stable or to feel morally superior, whatever it might be. But the consequence that comes with that strategy is always fear and frustration and defensiveness and everything else. But because we're so committed to the benefit of the strategy, we won't tie the consequence to that strategy. We'll actually say like, I can't figure it out. Like I always need to be on the ball. I'm always doing my task list and I still can't figure out why I'm so anxious. It's like because of that they're the same problem. Like you're overcommitted to control. So that's creating more fear, right? But we don't want to tie them together because then if I do that, I have to stop. I have to stop overcommitting to control if I recognize it's also the source of my fear. But I don't like that because I'm overcommitted to control. And so we immediately have this cognitive dissonance where it's like, no, they can't be related. And we go in circles trying to avoid. It's like a dog chasing its tail.
Yeah, and that idea of control, there's nothing, it's an illusion. So you can't even, you can try for it all you want, but yeah, it's like a dog chasing its tail or like a hamster running in a wheel or like, an asymptote. It just, there is no, you think you can get to it, but there's no getting to it. And that idea of getting to it, when you start to retract from it, takes away. And that's what leads to the opposite, or anxiety or whatever. But if you can realize that there is no control, there is no belief that you have to have about anything, then
That's it.
there is the opposite.
Do you see how that's counterintuitive?
Diminishes too.
Our brain does not like that. I said it years ago. The biggest kick in the teeth for seekers of truth is that there's no truth to seek, right? Because we define ourselves by that journey, and we hold ourselves in great esteem because it's like, oh, I'm going towards enlightenment, and then you get there and you're like, I wasn't going anywhere. I could have played Mario Kart and I would have been fine, right? Like it's just because it doesn't matter what you're doing in that state. That's the amazing part about it, is that we spend so much time trying to act spiritual or to act enlightened, and then we get into that state and we're like, oh, I can swear, I can have a beer, I can do whatever I want because I'm not thinking about myself. None of that is me trying to measure up to this purity test. None of this is me trying to get somewhere. Holy shit, I'm free. And that changes everything. But our brain, when we're confused, especially in identifying, we always see a journey. We always see, there's me now, and then there's me in the future. It's like, but you're the same me. The only difference is how much crap you're holding on to.